My name's Sara Russell and I'm a researcher at the Natural History Museum working on meteorites. I've been lucky enough to go to Antarctica on 3 expeditions searching for meteorites. We're camping out in pretty primitive conditions in just very conventional tents, and every day we spend 8 to 10 hours on the ice searching for meteorites. It's fantastic fun looking for meteorites. Some people say it's like an Easter egg hunt, or it could be like a fishing expedition. It's just exciting because you never know when you're going to find the next one and what it's going to be, and there's always the chance that it's going to be a unique meteorite and it's going to be something no one's ever seen before. So it's really exciting, the anticipation of thinking about what you're going to find next, and then actually finding a meteorite is a big thrill for somebody that works on meteorites, because it's a chance to see a new object for the first time, and you wonder about what you're going to learn about our solar system from looking at this new rock. Well, there are kind of pros and cons about camping in Antarctica. The good things about camping in Antarctica is that there are no flies and no insects to get into your tent, and that's a big plus. And also another big plus is that it's daylight all the time in the Antarctic summer, so you don't have any problems of having to stumble out of the tent with a torch in the middle of the night or anything like that. But the disadvantage, of course, is that it's absolutely freezing cold. The typical temperatures were about -15 to -20 degrees Celsius, and it's also typically has quite a strong wind. There's a special wind in Antarctica going from the poles to the sea, and that can be quite biting. So that's the biggest problem. And then we also have some safety concerns in the areas near mountains. There are a lot of crevasses, and so you have to kind of watch your step and be aware of the things around you and make sure you don't get into trouble. Well, one of the best things about going to Antarctica is that you get to drive a skidoo, which is a great little thing that has tracks at the back, and it's got a ski at the front, and you can get them to go quite fast, tootle along pretty fast. You can reach 20 or 30 miles an hour. You know, I wasn't much of a daredevil on them, but some people in our group were very good at driving their skidoos, and they liked to go up very steep hills and then kind of almost fall back down to the ground. So it became a bit of a competition about who could do the scariest thing on their skidoo. Some people found the isolation in Antarctica quite difficult to deal with, but I quite enjoyed it because it gave me a chance to just be focused on something completely different for a while. You know, I was away from, you know, troubles with my bank account or, you know, arguments with friends or anything like that. We were just there to look for meteorites, and there's quite a nice kind of purity about the lifestyle there of just looking for meteorites and then going back and cooking and just, you know, concentrating on existing for a while. I found quite fulfilling somehow.